Hi everybody, my name is Instructor Hotchkiss. I'll be your professor this semester in CIST 1510 Web Development. This is an online course, so you're going to need a computer to work with and access to Blackboard and a couple of other items. I wanted to give you a brief overview of how the course is set up so that when you start the course, you're able to follow through with what I have created for you to learn. Give you a little bit of background about me. I am a graduate from Southern Crescent Technical College from the program Web Design and Development and Web Application. Once I completed my degrees at Southern Crescent, I went to Mercer University. My degree program was Informatics Web Design, and after that I went to the University of West Georgia and graduated with my master's degree in education and online course development. So I'm very happy to meet all of you. I look forward to teaching you this semester, and I wanted to just give you a slight brief overview of what you're going to see and how to navigate to your first lessons. The first section you're going to see here is going to be your announcements. That's a very important part of the course. If there are any changes to assignments, if there are any cancellations of class or any tips or tidbits of information that may help you with an assignment, I will post those in the announcements. Be sure to check your announcements daily, if not daily, at least twice a week, because I am very good about posting announcements. I do have the announcements set up to also send you an email, so if you are not able to access Blackboard, if you've got your email set up on your phone, you could still see the announcements quickly. The first part you're going to start with in your course navigation is going to be the Start Here. In the course navigation menu, I wanted to let you know that my view is going to be slightly different than your view because you don't have access yet. I can't really show you the student view until the first day of class, but this first recording is going to be my view, just so you can kind of see what it looks like. So it's going to be slightly different, but not much. You'll click Start Here. Inside of Start Here, you're going to have 5 steps that you're going to need to complete. Follow those 5 steps. The first one is going to be to download your course syllabus. The second one will be to take the syllabus quiz. I wanted to give you some helpful tips. My syllabus quiz does have questions. It is not the usual, have you read your syllabus? So it will be very important to read your syllabus before you take the quiz. The next thing is going to be your assignment sheet. This is the entire course's list of assignments that we have this semester. I have them broken down into modules. You have a module for each week. You will have textbook labs, you will have discussion forums, you will have assignments, you will have 2 work ethic assignments towards the end of the course, you'll have 2 in-learning videos that you will need to watch, and you will have a final project that will begin October 9th. Each of these are set up inside of the module. You do not have to click on other things outside the module to get to them, although you can click the discussion board if you want to just do all your discussion boards from that section. Sorry. Then the next thing, once you complete looking at your assignment sheet, is going to be the important dates. The drop add date is August 24th. The no-show dates, the withdrawal dates, and the holidays. You will have another section that will tell you your technology requirements. This is important as you are working from home in an online course. You will need these technologies to work. They won't be on campus this semester. We do have an open lab. Professor Cash does open lab. I believe he may be back on campus. I'm not sure, but I will check and I will make an announcement to let you know what dates those are. this is my first semester back, or second semester back since COVID, and I know they were talking about adding those items back into the courses, and I'm not sure if they started back yet, but I will let you know. The next section you will go to, once you complete this, you must complete it first. Once you complete this, you will start with the Lessons tab. In the Lessons tab, there are all the modules. When you first open it, you will not see all of this. The reason you won't see all of this is because I have it set to where you have to complete certain things for other things to become visible. The first thing you should see are your instructions to begin the course. These explain how the course will be accessed, kind of like what I'm showing you now, but it's a good resource for you to look back at later. The icons, I apologize, they're slightly different than what the actual course is. Right after I drew all these icons, Blackboard was updated and they changed the icons in the course, but they're basically the same. They're just different color than what I have. They're pretty much the same shape and design, so I didn't redraw them, but just in case you notice a difference, that's the reason they updated Blackboard the day after I drew this. You have modules. In the modules, you will click those and open them. You'll have read this sections. Those are what you read. Those are your reading assignments. Then you will have assignment labs. These are graded materials. Assignment labs are usually textbooks or assignments or things that you're graded on, so make sure to complete those. The reading assignment will teach you how to do those, and the labs will be where you're graded on doing it. So you'll need to do both, but you're only graded on the one that's the labs. The quizzes, I think the only quiz is, well, there might be 2 quizzes in there. Not a lot of quizzes. I'm not a quiz professor. You'll have discussion forums. Your link to discussions will look like this because they're embedded in each of the modules. You can also access them over here on the left under discussion board. Inside each module, you will have a resources folder. This folder will contain resources to help you with your assignment. They're not required to be read or done, but they will assist you. I highly recommend that if you have time to look at those and use them when you're working on your class. For example, in the first module, I ask you to take a screenshot. If you've never taken a screenshot before or don't know how to do it, the folder has an instruction inside the folder that shows you how to take a screenshot. I figured some students may know how, so that's not really something relevant to everyone, but for those of you who don't know how, resources are available inside those folders. The first module you will start on after reading these is Module 0. Inside that module is a little book. These are your module sections. Inside that section, you will click it. It is due on Module O is due on August 28th. That is Saturday. So make sure that you get this done before then. It's a very simple assignment, not very difficult. You will read the instructions carefully. I give very good detailed instructions. Everything you need to know should be in those instructions. You can, for your first assignment, you're going to be setting up a Gmail email. If you have already had a class with Professor Cash, you will not need to set up a Gmail. You can skip to step 2. If you have not had a class with Professor Cash and you already have a Gmail, make sure that your Gmail meets the criteria of how the email needs to look. It needs to be set up as your name at Gmail. It cannot be your game name. It cannot be your nickname. It needs to be your name. I have 65 students and I don't know all of your game names. So I need to see your name so that when I am grading your assignment, I know who I am grading. You really want your grade in your assignment, correct? So please, please, please put your name in your Gmail. That way I can point what is submitted to me in your Gmail and your Dropbox to the correct and appropriate student. These will be used for class. If you have a personal Gmail, don't use that one for class. The reason I say that is because you will have a lot of emails come in from school, and you want to be able to sift through and sort them out without it getting bogged down with a bunch of emails from friends, family, work, things like that. Try to keep it as a separate email. It makes it much easier for you to manage and make sure that you stay on top of your coursework. Once you complete your Gmail Dropbox, all of your other items, course modules, will open automatically. You still have one more assignment. You will need to complete an introduction. You click Introduction, and then you click Create Thread. And then this gives you the instructions for this assignment. All of your discussion forums are set up that way. So let me show you one more time. It looks like this. To view the instructions, click Create Thread. So you click Introduction. It says here again, click Create Thread to see the instructions. I get several emails from students every semester that says, I don't see the instructions. This is how you get to it. You click Create Thread. Then the instructions are visible. All the discussion forums are set up this way, and I apologize. This design is not really good, but it's Blackboard. That's just how Blackboard works with discussion forums. So once you see that, you will follow these instructions, enter your name in the subject line. This is the subject line. Enter in the message section, introduce yourself to the class. This is the message section. So you would type your name, first and last, and then you would type your message. Cool. Pretty easy start. I'm going to cancel this. Each week you'll go back to lessons. You should be able to toggle that down. If not, I'll make it disappear shortly after this first couple weeks. And then you'll scroll down, you'll go through each module. You will need your textbook in Module 1, that's next week. So if you haven't got your textbook, you need to get it quickly. If you have a problem getting your textbook, please email me. The Southern Crescent Technical College does have textbook lending program with the lender library. If you meet the criteria of their program, there'll be an application that you have to fill out and submit. You can get that from this link right here and get that paperwork into Ms. Doty, and Ms. Doty will be happy to assist you. That's about it for the semester. I will have on Saturday, I will have coffee and coding sessions. Saturdays and Sundays, I'll alternate days. That way, if someone works on Saturdays, you won't miss it. I will most likely record them. Sometimes I don't record them if nobody shows, or if only one student comes and it's not really something relevant to the entire class. I won't post those recordings. But if it's something relevant to the whole class, I'll post it. Coffee and coding sessions are just kind of like a meet the professor, talk to the professor, a little one-on-one tutoring, a little class talking to each other moments so that we can kind of discuss what you might be struggling with in the course this week, and hopefully that will help you. I want to thank you and welcome you to the class. Talk to you later. See you soon. Bye.